Hey everyone, it's Daren with Madcap Toys. We are back in the shed and it is cold outside, so we're all wearing jackets. We've got both heaters turned on today.
You might have a jacket.
Yeah,
Look at me, I'm free falling here.
She never wears anything, so yeah.
I never wear anything, folks. I never wear anything. Remember that.
Especially in the shower, right?
Really?
I'll cut that out. Maybe not. But anyway, we are here today. The sales have been up, they've been down, but they've been staying basically pretty average. We've been doing about 6 to 8 a day at the time, which is not good. But hey, we're going to take what we can right now. We're seeing things gradually pick up, so we're believing the trend line is in our favor at this point. We're hoping that things will continue to get better and better, especially when people start getting their tax returns back. But we've sold right now today 6 items. We've had several days where we've sold anywhere from 6 to 10 to 12 items. We did not take videos for almost what, 2.5 weeks?
Explain why.
And the reason being is we had so much going on because of the holiday season, because of sickness. I was down for week and a half.
They remember because we did 2 videos together without your presence.
And so, you know, we had some times where we couldn't do anything. Kathy's had some runs that she had to deal with insurance and issues on that end. But we're back, hopefully getting back into the routine. So we'll let you know. I'm going to let Kathy show you what we've got here. Come on, babe.
All right, you guys, I've been missing you. You want me to sing and serenade you guys? Welcome back to the toy barn.
I am behind you.
He's behind me,
so you don't roast
yourself. Because that, roast and fall and
we've had too
and
much
apply
roast,
for workman's comp, right? Yeah. So he kind of caught me in the middle of things. It's still early afternoon. I've been doing insurance. My youngest son that is my boss, he had to have some surgery, so he was kind of catching me up with that and doing all those things that we have to do. So Daren at the half minute said, let's run a video today and get through these 6 items. Now, we've sold more than 6, as he said, on and off. As you guys know, I appeared on the video screen while he was ill right a week before Christmas, so we kind of caught up with that. But we did have a week of holiday like y'all did, and a little bit there, so we kind of are now catching up on the what sold kind of deal. You've been seeing that Daren's been putting on videos of shorts or items that he just got in, or what we're listing, or what he's listing, but we haven't really did the what sold. So we're wanting to get back into that swing. We don't want to lose that because this is where we're at. We want to show you what we've sold, but also just talk about literally about anything. But before we begin, if you like the video, stay till the end. Also, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. And then hit that bell for all notifications, because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know.
Or at least second.
At least second. Maybe, right? So yeah, crazy hair, makeup, don't care at this today.
It's one of those days, guys.
Again, made phone calls, kept the face washed, and just been super busy. But we're going to go over the things that we did sell in the last 24 hours, because I shipped out over the weekend what we had. So this is declared out, and Daren said, I don't care if it's 6 items, we're going to do a video today. So I said, okay. So we had sales on eBay and Poshmark. Mercari, where are you?
They've been a little slow.
They've been a little slow. As we have talked in our past videos, yeah, there's been seemed to be their little dipsy cripsy with eBay up and down and all around a little bit. But the main thing for us that has hit us, especially this last year, has been Mercari not doing what, not being up to par the way they had been. And I think it's mostly due, and this is my humble opinion, all right, my IMO, that it is because of the fact of a lot of the buyers are not liking the fact about the shipping costs being so high.
We did do a little research on that,
yep.
And we are down roughly 50% or more at different times, up to about 75% at some times on our given sales on Mercari at any given time.
True.
At this point.
True.
And it's all cause shipping. Now they're going to change it.
They are January 18th, so be watching. They are going to lower some. I said some. Not all of it, but some of it, to where it brings it down a little bit, hopefully to attract more Mercari buyers in for us sellers, etc. Right? But it seems like Poshmark has picked it up, even though they are still less than 1,000 listings on for us. So it's doing good. It would take me a lot more time if I could buy time and it was cheap. to be able to list a lot of these other things here on there. But again, a lot of things have to be 5 pounds or less, or they charge you lots of different things. So we don't, you know, we don't.
And as far as people like JL Stanton and all that, we haven't got with Dominion.
With District.
Yeah, District. I want to call them Dominion.
I don't know why you say Dominion.
I don't know why.
JL Stanton 1968. Hey, Fro, Darth Vader.
We haven't got that done yet, and
we're still behind
slow.
the 8 ball between. Like I said, we had the COVID happen, we had the norovirus happen, Christmas, New Year's, and here we are.
And grandkids.
And grandkids. So we had a lot of stuff happen. Yeah. We're back on it. We've been back on it, back to work after Christmas. But again, the videos kind of slowed down a little. That's why Daren was throwing in all those shorts to kind of help fill in while we were trying to pick it back up. All right, so enough of that. So we're going to start out with Poshmark. Threw a couple sales at me overnight. Again, Pallet Items are selling. And they're selling good. So this is really beautiful. A lot of people that have been buying these truly love them. It is a brand name, Daren. They're brand name. They're called Burt's Bees. And beautiful. Beautiful, lovely.
Nice.
Little ladybugs for little girls.
That's what I thought.
But the company's called Burt's Bees, and it was a great find. When I saw these, and when I saw the Bluey pajamas and the Minnie Mouse pajamas in this palette, I said, Daren, I don't care what happens. I'm taking this home today. I'm either buying it, and they put it aside and we pick it up, because I know I can sell these pajamas. I said,
now, we do that a lot. If you see something or I see something, we say, we got to have that.
And what's funny is, and just a quickie, there was a lady kind of like hovering over the box, you know, picking a bunch of stuff up on it, and I was like, oh no. She's probably bought it. Probably bought it, left, or whatever. It's not mine. Oh no, this is why I came. Oh no. But she left after about 15 minutes and still didn't pull the tag. And I just walked up to it, and he was like, "You're buying that?" I said, "I can sell those." And he knew I was right, because by the time we got it home, we listed some of these pretties. They were going out the door.
Blues was flying
Bluey
out.
was first. Burt Bees kind of hung into the end. I still have a few Minnie Mouse, some of the larger ones, but the smaller ones went out the door too. So I knew if anything, I would make my money back on the pajamas. So I'm
not
thrilled.
wait, guys. If you want something, get it while we have it, because they do sell out. And we have got people that have literally griped because we've sold out.
Now in this particular pajama, I believe, and you can check me out and correct me if I'm wrong, I think I have 17 sets of these left in 3T. So if you're looking,
as of this airing,
you have a child or grandchild, this is perfect. But these are the Burt's Bees baby toddler girls 2-piece organic cotton pajama set, white, size 3T. Going out, and of course they don't have first names, but it's 10 out of 10. It's going out for $15 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much for that. Going out to you in the AM. Very, very nice, because like I said a million times, you're going to be paying more, especially if it's a brand name like this. And they are beautiful, they're soft, and they look very, very comfortable. And cool for the spring, right? Spring's going to be here in 10 weeks.
It's coming,
It's coming, so this is a perfect pajama outfit for that special little girl. All right, we didn't stop there. This one's actually on eBay, so we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. But we sold another pallet item. I want to hold it up. I just listed these. Don't you like it when you resell and you open up a box and there's all kinds? You're like, I hope I can move these. And all of a sudden, within 48 hours, you sell one, right?
Bok.
All right, bok. This is from the Target palette.
2 left.
2 of these left, and I have 3 geese. Yep. So check those out. Or ducks. Geese or ducks? Geese or ducks? I don't really know. Let us know in the comments. I don't know. But this is from the Target Bullseye Playground large ceramic hen figurine. It's just a figurine you can set on your kitchen farmhouse. Great for farmhouse decor, etc. Or those that like hens, you know, that they decorate. Yeah. Going out to Noemi. Hi, Noemi. For $11.
Thank you, Noemi.
So very, very nice. Beautiful detail. Like I said, that white ceramic.
Now, are you going to ship it in that bag? That bag makes it
yes,
very
I am.
slick.
Yes, I am. And I package them very carefully. Okay. Bubble wrap, stick it, put fragile. I do all these things. And knock on ceramic. All of my glass trees and everything have been arriving perfectly. So good to hear for that. So yes, I'm going to have it packaged perfectly and safely. So we're going to start with eBay, because Poshmark, that was just a couple of them, right? And we're going on from there. So I've got that. I just got to get rid of this picture because Dan wanted to see what the model kit looked like for there, for instance. And you know, it's funny, guys, I'm still selling ceramic Christmas trees. Can you believe it? We are...
I got asked about 9 of them today.
Filming January. Yeah, the 9 of them, I don't know how I would pack all 9 of them and make them safe. So that's why I've kind of blown it off.
Well, really. I answered it, but the fact is, I'm not going to give any guarantee on shipping price until I know what it costs.
Because it's going to Arizona, and that's very high from us in the Midwest. It's just...
So if it is what it is what it is.
Right, so it's going to have to be. But yeah, there's no way I can make a safe guarantee doing 9 all at one time. That's just like jumping off of a cliff and thinking that you might have a ghost of a chance of surviving it.
Right, yeah.
That's too scary for me.
We can make it happen, but, you know.
Just saying. That's why I left it alone.
No guarantees till it's
All
there.
right, so out of Daren's collection here, really nice piece if you're a Star Wars collector and lover. It does look like in the back of his arm, I don't know if you told him that, there is no little slider.
No, he has no lightsaber.
See where he's holding, but there's no saber.
That guy came with the original telescopic one, if I remember right, but as a kid, we didn't know what it was, so my brothers cut it off.
And it doesn't even look like Mark Hamill.
No. He's Farm Boy Luke, but they call him Luke in that.
Doesn't even look like Mark Hamill. That's sad. But anyway, he looks taller even as well. I don't know. You guys, that's my humble opinion. But doesn't even look like Luke Skywalker. But who am I, right? But this is collectible. 1977 Kenner Star Wars Luke Skywalker collector action figure. Again, no lightsaber there. It's going out to... Really doesn't say... Tony. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony, thanks.
We're going to call you Tony. I know that's not your first name, but Tony. Going out for $12.98. Not too
really
bad.
Good deal. And
Very good
I put
deal.
on more original Star Wars this week, as well as, for those others, I put on some original 80s Joes.
Nice. Can't beat the 80s.
No.
For sure. Then we're going to jump along, guys. Even though you haven't seen it, we have been selling model kits randomly in the last 2 weeks.
I have my people.
Yep, he has his people. There was 1 or 2 I think I sold. One I had to kind of find a special box because it was so long. But here's one of them. This is sealed. Okay, this is sealed. Nobody's ever opened
almost
this.
all the ones I sell, unless notified.
There are
sealed.
some you don't, only because they were given to you.
Well,
but that's,
but what are you going to do?
You take freebies when you can, right, folks? Right? When you can get them. Yeah, or friends that say, just, hey, you're helping me by getting it out of my back door and not making my wife or husband mad, right?
I think my kid's doing that to us here in the next little bit.
That's fine, we'll do her. He's cleaned out their closets and everything. Like, bring it on.
Grandbabies.
Bring it on. Bring it on. All right, the 2020 new Revell P51D Mustang model kit. Like I said, sealed. That's how to get them, right? Model Shelf 3 going out to Barrett. Hi, Barrett. Welcome to Madcap Toys, and it's sold for $25.48.
That's
very
good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I buy model kits as much as I can get them because my people like them.
They do, and they're fantastic, and great to do when it's not very warm outside, right?
Now I will be honest, for those of you that listen right now, on the model kits, and I'm just going to stay out of the camera for convenience sake. If they need glue or what have you, we'll have to get them somewhere else. We do not keep those supplies in because I can't get them a good deal right now.
Right. But when we do, we shall, right?
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Again, pallet item. This is another pallet item. I love selling these, and these were easy to find, thank God, because a lot of times the way our organization is with pallet items, it's not so much. But we got it. Cat and Jack, green, black, ribbed, one-piece romper at size 6 to 9 months for a little girl. Beautiful. Look at the black cards.
It looks really nice.
Mint. Yeah. Looks so Marchy. You know what I mean?
Do you think Adeline would wear that, or Peyton?
No, this is for newborns.
Oh, wow, that size. Okay.
Newborns! Sorry. These kids are 5 and 6 years old. They couldn't handle that one, right, guys?
Wrong size, guys.
Wrong size, right. So we have 6 more of these left. In 3 to 6 months and 6 to 9 months if you are interested. And this sold to Hilda. Hi, Hilda.
Thank you, Hilda.
For $9.10. Not too bad because guess what? It was tagged in the store. So this is in its original packaging before they would hang it up with a hanger. For $10.
Yeah.
So they got a deal, a warm of a deal, and so didn't we because again we only paid roughly about $4.50 per item in those pallets. So beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. If you can do over 100%.
Well, it's a win-win.
It's a win-win situation. That's what we do in sales for sure. All right, and lastly, I know it's a short one, guys, because not as many, but that's okay, because we got more coming. Always be selling.
Well, I've been shipping every day, so I'm a happy little camper.
So just to recap, over Christmas, you didn't see it, and I'm sorry, and some videos you did and some of you didn't. we sold the crap out of our generation
Yes,
dolls.
we did.
We had about 6 or 7 of them in a pallet. They all sold, all of them.
And then what's that Barbie set we've been selling a lot?
The Barbie Fizzy Bath, y'all been watch that before Christmas.
We're down to like 27.
We're down to 28 as we speak.
Okay.
So we used to have close to 50. Now we're down to 28. So that's continuing to sell. I did raise the price on it because I had it down just to see if I could move some throughout the holidays and still make 200% plus. But I'm still getting people asking it, just raising it about $8. So I'm thrilled. This is one of the sets we got in a pallet. This was a pallet as well. Pallet day, right? Our generation. I gotta open it up here so I can read it. Bright bow sweater and skirt outfit for 18 inches. Isn't that lovely? That little sweater, the skirt, and the little shoes.
So
it has the little OG on the end.
Clothes
that you can take. Like my granddaughter Peyton got a doll, and she can switch this out into this little dress. You know, they can dress them up, as you guys all know. And this is going out to, and I have 2 of these left, by the way, if you're interested. Going out to Kendra. Hi, Kendra.
Hey, Kendra.
Guess what? For only $12.99 plus.
Shipping to boot.
Plus shipping to boot. Thank you so much, Kendra. Again, you can't really go to the stores and pay that for that. You guys all know. If you have granddaughters or daughters, the our generation stuff isn't cheap. So again, we paid maybe about a little over $4 for this, and selling it for $12.99. Look, we're making about what, 200 to 300%.
Let's see, what did you say?
$12.99.
You're making about 200, just roughing it up.
Can't beat it. And so it's best to move those out so you can get more, right? And that is the whole point. The whole point, as you all resellers know, is don't be a museum. If whatever you can do, if you're still making money, make it. But also push out so you can get the new stuff in and more in what you want and what you can get, and buy low, sell high, right? As best as you
and
can.
this year also, I thought, jumping in here with Kathy, we're pushing more this year towards what we're putting on instead of just what sewed go. I am keeping track in my books in our office in there right now until we can eventually get out here, which we will do, whether it be this building or addition to this building, a little bigger building or what have you. But our goal right now is pushing.
Right.
And Kathy and I are sort of in, not really a debate, but our goal this year is to get up to $500,000 or more in value in our store on eBay. And our base goal is, what are we saying? 300,000, 350
by the end of this year?
Yeah, I mean, our lowest goal would be 350, somewhere around there.
I'd stick with 300 because if you're at 231 now, that's a big climb.
That's a big climb.
To be honest with you, as we all know, with what I do, I don't sit on my laurels. I'm packing a lot, doing whatever, but I don't always get to list every day. And
actually, right now, I've only got on, and I've been working pretty much by myself this month so far. I've got on 2,900 and change this month so far, and we're on the 8th. But one day, for example, to show you other sellers how it varies, and you guys that do this all the time knows how one day you get the right stuff in and you put it on, things are just flying real good. One day I put on $1,078.80, right?
You killed it.
Well, today, still working about the same hours and stuff, but because of different things like having to take photos, do shorts, put on a video, we're doing a video now, I only got on $159.84. Now, Kathy has been busy doing other things, but this month she's not really helped us out, or that total of 29 and change would be up, and I'm keeping more track so I can tell you guys that are also listening sort of what we're doing, how we're going, because we want to hit at least 300 to 350 at bottom minimum this year to get our store up there, but we would love to hit $500,000 in value, because I've got a friend, and many of you know him, James. It's not like we're best friends, but we're aware of each other and we talk some. But he's got on, what is it now, 1.5 or 2.1 million, depends on where he's at.
I haven't watched him lately.
Yeah,
sorry.
I think he's at like 25, 28,000 items on. So you know, with sales and all that, it varies, and it can vary quite a bit. Because actually today, after I got done putting on, I had less money on than I had on Sunday and Saturday. And I took Saturday and Sunday off because we had other things we was doing. And, you know, so we had a couple of days where we didn't do anything but basically look for items that need to be sold or shipped out for this Monday, which Kathy shipped out probably a good dozen plus.
We had 2 bags and 2 boxes today.
Yeah, so we had a lot of items going out today. But, you know, so your numbers are going to vary, and you do want that to happen, because I'll tell you what, if I went down to $100,000 in value, I'd be thrilled, because that means I've sold over 150 plus thousand, right?
Right.
But we're trying bottom tier to get 3, second tier is 350, high tier is 500 or more. So that's our goal. We want to keep you apprised of it so you can stay in touch with us, and you can tell us how you're doing and your value in your store, and we're going to tell you and show you along the way what we're doing, basically how we're doing it, and whether we're going to hit that go or not. Now, if we don't hit the go, there's 2 reasons. 1, we have messed up and didn't put the items on. 2, we've been selling so well that it doesn't really matter. So that's what we want, and that's sort of what we're trying to do, is to help push you to also have goals. If you got $15,000 on, why not shoot for 30? Right? Set a go, even if you don't hit it, but guys, aim to hit it. And that's what I want to do, and I want to give you guys encouragement that we can do it, we will do it, if at all possible. Kathy, can you come finish this up here?
Yeah,
I'm going to pass it off to Kathy.
One of the biggest struggles, and I'll close it up, that I've been having personally is we still, and you guys don't see it, but we have still quite a bit in our heated and cool garage that is still pallet items that still need to be taken out, camera photoed and listed. The biggest problem I'm seeing in the non-toy, non-coin, non-comic is organization and room
storage,
and
basically.
And it's because when I go and find things, like I had to find a pair of shoes, only pair of shoes I had, little water shoes. It took me over, and it shouldn't, but it took me over an hour to find them. Even though I have been trying to make it as organized as I can, it's still, with the clothing, it's still over the edge. So if I'm going to list more and more clothing, I got to figure out how to not make it harder for me to sell the other stuff, right?
Well, that's our setup issue, because we don't have a place to organize it like we should.
So that's the biggest thing that I'm running into for myself. So it's hard to want to list a bunch when you've got a lot that you've got to move out to make the room.
Yes.
With coins, of course, so he's got a great organization system, I believe. And then with the toys out here, it's easy to go and find on Peyton 2, etc., for that Doctor Who or such and so forth.
Well, Toys envies coins, because coins is great. Toys is
Right, but when toys have a spot, Daren knows, okay, I'm going to put,
there it is.
I'm going to take that item and I'm going to put it over on Adeline 2 because there's a little spot there. We put it in the custom SKU, so when it's time to sell the item, we can go walk over to, like we did with the model kit, Model Shelf 3, grab it in seconds and have it. That's
like
where
Luke
I want to go.
Skywalker, you said, okay, it says back wall.
It said shed.
Shed.
Yeah, so we knew it was in the shed.
So it was, odds are with Star Wars, it's back wall.
Right, so we kind of figured it was back wall.
And it was like that.
And it was very fast. I will say this little group today, even though it was 6, was a lot quicker than some of the ones that I've been doing.
Yeah.
And it's been taking me, on some of them, almost all day. So when you say, well, there's 24 hours in a day and a weekend, yeah, but you guys have to understand that with that, I'm taking hours finding some things.
And
or that's
some days,
impossible.
that is the heaviest week. The 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, is usually the heaviest days we have.
Yeah, it's true.
And they give us less time
to do it.
To ship it out. Usually, everything's out Monday or Tuesday.
Right, like some of the stuff that was like yesterday and today, they're still wanting it for tomorrow on eBay. So they're not even giving me 48 hours to ship, which is fine. I've got it. It's cool. But, I mean, that's the problem I've been running into for weekends. And, as you guys know, coming up this coming Monday on the 15th is Martin Luther King Day, which it will, like, be throwing from Friday all the way to Tuesday and Wednesday
so
stuff.
It's a 4-day sale.
So if you get a big days, they're going to throw them all on the same day.
And with it being a holiday, odds are you're going to be heavier in sale.
Right, and that's usually
you've got more
true.
eyes on the computers.
That's usually true, and people are starting, even though they don't get their checks yet, they're starting to work on their taxes and things, and they're still, spending their gift cards too,
including me.
Including Daren. All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you. You guys have been fabulous, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.